What was I saying? Oh yeah. So yeah, house.
On fire. Story.
What was I doing? I was pretty young, but like old enough that I totally should have known better. This is how I know how flammable gasoline is. Gasoline is like not just flammable; it's super flammable.
Oh,
like
okay.
a drop of gasoline is gonna burn a lot.
Really?
Yeah. So yeah, I had like this little. I was weed whacking or something, and I liked fire. And I had a little, like, tiny plastic cup, like, less than a measuring cup, like a third of a cup, maybe.
Fight.
And so I was like, I want to, like, light this on fire. Just have a little cup of fire and just watch the gasoline burn in this little cup. So I, for some reason, decided the front porch is where I was going to do that. So I went to the front porch and just had this little tiny cup of gasoline.
Oh, God.
And tossed a match into it, and it burst into flames, and gasoline is a gas that burns, and so obviously like that gas had been seeping, so not only did the cup burst into flames, but like a 1.5 to 2 foot area around the cup also burst into flames. And I was like, oh shit, and I tried to like, I don't know, flip it over to smother it or something, and it went everywhere.
Oh my God.
And I got the hose out.
I'm in too deep.
I grabbed the hose.
You grabbed a hose?
I grabbed a hose.
Okay.
And I started spraying it. No, that's not what I need to do. I started spraying it with a hose, and that spread it.
Right, that just further
spread it around because it was floating on the water. It spread it around, and it shot immediately. It was like the door frame had been soaked in gas, because as soon as it hit the door frame, the whole door frame went up.
Oh my gosh. You think it was like some sort of flammable paint that was
I think
on
it might have been the paint. I don't know. But as soon as the fire hit the paint for the door frame, it burst into flames. And I was like, fuck. And I was like spraying the whole thing down. My dad was taking one of those naps. I was spraying the whole thing down. We're not in Kansas anymore. What? Anyway. So I ran up and I was a good kid though. I was like, because I saw like the blackened, bubbled up parts of the paint, and I was like, he's not gonna not notice this. And I was like, so Dad, just wanted to let you know ahead of time that I accidentally lit the front door on fire. It's fine now. I put it out while you were asleep. Don't worry, you could have died. But I put it out now. So, yeah. He was not happy, but he was glad that I told him.
One of those weirdly proud moments.
No, he wasn't proud at all. He was fucking mad. But he was like, I can't get furious because you immediately came to me and told me. And if I get... They were good about that. They were like, if you come to us and tell us, we're not going to be as mad.
Right.
So it's a good way to not deter your kid from telling you stuff.
Right.
Yeah, there's no way I would tell my parents if like I thought they were gonna lose their shit. I'd be like, I don't know what happened to the front door. Honestly, I have no idea.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I don't know if my mom even knows that story.
Really?
Yeah.
But your dad
I don't know.
fixed it
We might have
before.
painted it. I don't know.
I had always a very passive way of telling my parents when I fucked shit up.
Yeah.
I'd leave notes. Like, hey mom, I got detention today. Really sorry.
Yeah.
And I'd just like leave it on her bathroom sink.
Yeah.
And like run away. What do you think you got in trouble most for when you were little? What was your problem?
Lying, which is why I didn't lie.
Lying?
Yeah.
Oh,
That was what got us
liar.
in the biggest trouble. Like if we lied about something, it would be like something stupid, but like, did you brush your teeth or whatever. If anything we lied about, we got in really big trouble for.
Oh, really?
Everything else was kind of like whatever, but if you lie, that was a big no-no. Which is why I don't lie.
Honest aim. All right. Ooh.
Considering you
training
haven't
montage. Training. You're gonna train him as a
say?
dragon.
You're not doing bad considering you haven't been trained as a dragon.
Exactly.
But if you're going to have a chance against Cinder and her army, who's Cinder?
Cinder. That sounds like a.
Cinderella?
No, like Cinder. I feel like that's a character from another Spyro game. Maybe I'm losing it though.
Not one of the old ones. Enter the dragon. That was a crazy thing.
That was kind of anticlimactic. I expected it to cut away
it was like
into
a short cutscene.
something.
It's like, oh, face. Okay. It's the Master of Fire. Oh. Why was the point of that statue? Why is it down in there? It's a training room, I guess. X to burn the attacking dummies with your fire blast.
Oh, we have a new
move. Speed up that
move.
text speed. I wish.
Oh, no, it's not a new move. We know this.
Oh, here's how you use fire. I wish that this wasn't a thing. Who hasn't been using
fire up at
fire
this point.
already? Like if someone gives you the ability to breathe fire and burn enemies, that's what you're gonna do. Why would you want to do anything else? You can fight things in other games. You can't breathe fire in other games.
Well, I mean,
Chase
it's like when you get...
and press X. That's what I just did. Chase them, is what it's saying? Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, have fun with this. But yeah, it's like when you get a Charmander, and at first all it knows is Scratch, and you're like, well, I guess I'll go with Scratch. But the second you get Ember, you don't touch Scratch or Growl ever again.
Definitely. This camera is not super. Oh, am I timed? I hear a clock ticking.
Yeah, you're being tested, sir. Gotta prove your,
you cannot
your worth
steer this
as a dragon.
There we go. This is like the, do you remember the egg thieves? You never played any of those, did you?
No, I did, and I remember the egg thieves. They were awful. Oh my god.
Those were so fun though. Like they led you on a really fun.
Past.
They led you on a really fun chase course.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of like you saw a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, it was like you go all over the map following this egg dude, and you just had to keep going for a while, and eventually you got him.
Eventually. My thing, I would love to have. Why don't they remake that? They need to remake those old games.
Those were good. I mean, I'm fine with just playing this. I don't even think they really need to remake them. I like.
But it would be so cool,
feel.
like to have this sort of graphic. It would be pretty cool in the old ones. I think, anyways.
Maybe. Yeah. B to knock enemy into the air. As much as I love next gen graphics, like some older style games like that. B. Okay. Oh, that was it.
We already taught you how to do this.
Okay. Yeah, like some older style games like that. I kind of like the older graphic feel to them.
Yeah.
Like the low poly. Yeah.
I love that they're doing this again. Like
they already taught you this. They literally taught you this exact thing.
Same sequence, everything. Okay, B, then AAB. Oh, okay. Because that move, that ABBB, won't work on the baboons because they're too low. So I guess you have to knock them up in the air first. Okay, so they did not explain that. So I guess that's good.
I mean, you could have figured that out, really.
Yeah. But
could I say to jump at the peak here? R to dive. That's exactly what the other things did, though. The other games, that was like the thing.
Oh. Alright. Well.
This is, glad we're doing this.
Practice makes perfect.
I did it. I feel accomplished.
I feel like we're progressing.
I feel like we're going backwards.
Let us continue.
BBB to knock it in the air. ABBB. Okay.
Whoa. It's some complicated. It's like, they're like, let's make it a little more complicated.
3, 4. I'm never going to use that.
But really, really simple at the same time.
I'm not ever going to use that.
Ever.
Let's try another.
God, this is... I want to get back to what we were doing. What we were doing was fun, and it took away the fun. It was fun, and then they decided that this would be fun, and they were not right.
They were not right. It's like the people from
really
Mario's Missing came in and designed this part of the game.
If if this was like the first part of the game, that'd be one thing. But we already went through a level where we had to literally do all of this, and they taught us these things with gameplay.
The audience probably just watched that episode.
Yeah, I mean, but still, like, why would you teach someone this with gameplay and then teach them again after they already learned it?
In a much less boring setting.
A much more boring setting.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. What do you think's the worst game you ever played?
Mario's missing.
Mario's missing? Yeah, that's pretty. That's.
I've played some bad games, but like.
That's some hot garbage.
It was so bad. Like, you got tired. You were done watching it.
Oh, yeah. I was like, no.
My anger was the only thing sustaining me.
It was your life force by that point.
That might have been the worst. I'm sure I've played something else bad that I have, like, put away. It was finished for its age was the thing. I've played some other games that felt like they weren't done. Like some Sonic. But we just did this.
Maybe we don't actually have to be in here. Maybe we're like
can I
bitching.
Leave? Hold on, can I leave here? Oh. No.
Apparently not. I got my hopes up. I was like, yeah, we're just, we're sitting here bitching when we could leave the whole time. But nope. You're obviously not doing something right.
Fuck.
B-A-R.
That's what I'm doing. All right.
Hold B.
Look. Press and hold B.
Are you getting the right trigger?
Yeah. What's that noise?
Something's about to explode.
Oh, maybe it's
We're
just
gonna
like
die.
keep doing this for a while.
The strength, Spyro.
Maybe.
You have it.
Yeah, you know how to do the things that you had to do to get to me.
Can be very useful.
And knocked it in. It already showed me this.
Yeah, you're not doing it right.
That's what I just did. Press A to...
Oh, repeat this 5 times.
Oh.
Repetition makes
God.
makes perfect, right? It's the key to learning.
1,
Repetition.
2.
I don't know. I had, not that this was the worst game I ever played, but if I played it now, I'd probably be very, very bored. I had a Hamtaro game.
Really?
A Hamtaro game that was... I spent a lot of hours on it, actually. It was kind of cool. It was like
What
a little...
makes a Hamtaro game?
What was it? There's an evil hamster that was ruining love for all the other hamsters.
Oh, man. Those evil hamsters always ruining love.
I think his name was Spat or something like that. But he was ruining love, and we had me and Bijou, Hamtaro and Bijou, had to go around and fix the love for the peoples. And it was really a pretty sweet game. It was cute. Had a bunch of little fun little puzzles in it. And little dance moves. Hamster dance moves. But it was a lot of fun. I played a lot of dumb little games like that. Like I had the Peach game, whatever that was for the DS.
I think we're gonna like pause it
Figure out what the hell
and
we're
get
doing
through.
wrong.
Yeah, because I'm clearly doing that. Repeat this 5 times. Okay.